guess what made you want to kind of be that voice in that moment?
Well, I think, when you look at our team and how close we are as friends and as brothers, really, it wasn't a rally together for football moment. It was really just a rally together. We got a prayer for Ben in at the time, and we didn't know what the situation was. And I think that was great, just, football aside, to get that for our guys, because we all obviously love Ben and care for Ben. So that was needed, I felt like, and it also allowed us to kind of refocus as the game moved forward.
What was the moment like when you got the news that he was okay?
Man, that was awesome. It was awesome. He, we have a group chat. He texted it. He's like, "Hey guys," and we're like, "You're good," So it was really good to see that he was healthy. Just relief.
It feels like you guys have been running the ball very effectively, and especially the last 2 weeks against two of the top rushing defenses in the Big 12. You face another one this week. Do you feel like you can keep that momentum going? If you keep the run game going, whatever struggles may fall by the wayside, and boom, you guys are off and running.
I think TCU presents a great challenge up front. They have a lot of great, talented D linemen and guys that play around the box. So, as far as what we have to do, we just have to keep, progressing and keep playing our game and understand that they have a really talented group and it's going to be a challenge.
Do you feel like this is the best the offensive line's played in your time here?
I'm not too worried about if it's the best or if it's not the best or whatever it is. I'm worried about, how can we get better this week? How can we move forward? And I think that mindset and the mindset of progressing and moving forward is what's allowed us to have any successes that we have had. I think, if you focus on stats or the end result, that's where you kind of go downwards or start a downward trend. So we're just focusing on getting better every day.
With Ben's injury, obviously there are risks associated when you play this game, but watching that unfold, did you ever take a step back and did that kind of put things in perspective, just watching that kind of horrific incident happen?
Yeah, I think like we were talking about earlier, we all love Ben. Everybody on the team obviously does, and so when you see something like that happen, it's a moment where you have to put football aside and just hope and pray for the health and safety of one of your brothers and one of your friends. And so we took that moment, said a prayer for him, and I think that kind of allowed us to recenter and refocus ourselves after seeing that. And it was obviously just great to see that he was healthy afterwards.
Coach Campbell said that you were kind of the guy to step up in that moment to kind of lead that prayer or lead that, help rally the team. Why did you feel that responsibility or that duty? Why did you take it upon yourself?
I think I knew how I was feeling, and so I could kind of put myself in the rest of my teammates' shoes and understand, what I felt I needed. And so I thought that it would be good for the rest of the guys and for all of us to kind of come together in that moment, and I know that everybody felt the same way. So,
what's Coach Clanton telling you guys in terms of, hey, for a next step as a line, how can we finish the season strong? A few steps, what's needed, I guess, to take another step.
Obviously, I think our pass protection needs to improve. We've given up a couple sacks within our last couple games, so that's obviously a massive area of focus for us moving forward. And we've taken steps throughout practice to try to continue to get better at that.